he starts doing like 5, 4, count me.
Hey, this is Brimstone. You're watching AFK away from the keyboard. Ain't no better place to be than right here watching now.
We are now finally here with the returners. They're going to play a few songs for us to start us out, and then we're going to talk to them for a while, and then they're going to play us out at some point. So if you want to introduce the band and introduce your song, and then we'll get you in.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. So we are the Returners. We are a video game cover band based in Austin, Texas, just down the road. We're going to play a few things for you. We mostly play video game music, but we'll play a few things outside of that. This first one is from Final Fantasy VI. It's a medley of songs. That's the game that we're named for. Everybody ready? So next up, we're going to take another departure from video games. We're going to go to a cartoon medley. If you're from the 80s or the 90s, this will hopefully take you back to Saturday morning.
1,000 years ago, superstition and the sword ruled. It was a time of darkness. It was a world of fear. It was the age of gargoyles.
This next one stays on the flute. This is from StarCraft. This is Terran 2. Are we good? Got to tune down a drop D. The song's serious. Success. We're ready to go.
these change. So stay tuned. Check 1 2 2. Check 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 check. All right. Check. All right. Well,
Testing 1 2 3. Hello.
can you hear?
Let me know if it's good. If I can keep going.
When you are. We are here with the returners on our comfy red couch, and we're going to talk to Lauren and all the other people whose names I don't know yet, and friends.
They're awesome. I like them. I can introduce them if you want.
Yes. Let's go through and introduce everybody.
Okay, so starting on my side here, this is Andrew Dangerfield, also known as Danger. He plays bass. This is Mike Villalobos, also known as Lobos. He plays guitar. This is John Pike. He drums and he sings. And this is Casey Haas Domang. We call her Wedge.
Wedge.
She plays keyboards.
Like Wedge Antilles?
Yes.
Yes. I bet nobody gets that reference, all right?
Of course not.
Cool. Yeah, I'm digging your music. I'm liking it.
Thank you.
So
we have fun.
So what inspired you to start a nerd music band?
Well, some of us had been in a band that just did video game music in the past, and then when we decided we were going to do something different, we kind of talked about what it was that we really wanted to do, and ultimately we wanted to play music that we loved from things we love and not be limited to any particular system or even to video games altogether. So it's basically a bunch of nerds who really, really like the things that they really, really like, getting together and talking about how we can, I guess, share that with the world. I mean, it's a lot of fun, and Austin's kind of like the perfect place for that because you've got such an incredible geek culture, but also such a great music culture. Mm-hmm. So,
yeah, it's definitely something you don't hear every day, But I know there's a few other bands out there that do similar things, but they'll tend to stick to like just video games or whatever. And I know old friend of mine used to listen to one, and they did all 8-bit style, which was kind of interesting. I can't remember their names off the top of my head, but
Well, there's a little of something for everything. There's like the smooth jazz and the ska reinterpretation of video game music. Like pretty much anything you want, it's out there. Folk rock, metal, heavy metal, heavy metal. Like it's all set. So.
oh yeah, like on YouTube you got the Meets Metal guy.
Yeah.
If you guys have ever seen him, and yeah, he does some fun stuff. I think he's done all kinds of video games. I know he's done Zelda, and I think he's done Skyrim, and you guys know, right? And I'm sure everyone else knows. Everyone knows that guy.
Yeah.
So tell us about how you got started in music. You play the flute and you sing.
Well, my mom's a piano teacher, so I started with piano and then started playing flute in like 5th grade. And around that time, Final Fantasy VI came out. And you could not be a good little Final Fantasy VI fan who played flute and not play Terra's theme. So I never realized that you could play video game music in like a formal band setting, but I've been doing that a long time because, I don't know, when you love something that much and you kind of wanna, I guess, act on that love.
I can relate in college, being the fantasy nerd that I am. When Lord of the Rings movies came out, I naturally went and bought the sheet music for the Lord of the Rings soundtracks, and at my voice recitals I would sing songs in Elvish, and
That's awesome.
I did like the May It Be and the Lament for Gandalf and all that, and
Good choices.
I liked it. It was pretty cool.
Can I swear? Am I allowed to swear?
Yeah, it's the internet.
It's a damn good soundtrack. You can't go wrong with anything from Lord of the Rings, honestly.
You said swear. Damn is that's nothing.
So I don't know if you can see Danger's Knuckles, but when we play for kids, that first word becomes rock with
Nice.
some clever marker application.
Marker up. Yes.
Yes.
Or you could just get the one studded sequin glove or something. Oh yeah, that's true. We'll have to go through and let everyone give us a.
Do you want me to pass this around to them?
Yeah, we could do. I guess you can go that side, and I can go this side, and everyone can kind of tell us how they got started in music. And embarrassing childhood stories are encouraged.
Excellent. Oh, look, and we're starting with Danger. Perfect.
I pretty much just I just taught myself from thanks. Just taught myself from tabs on the internet in high school and learning like Tool and Rancid and all that stuff and playing punk rock. That's all I've done really.
I also want to point out that he taught himself how to play drums by playing Rock Band, the game,
Nice.
which is pretty cool.
And they say games aren't educational.
My first thing into music was I started learning piano by ear at age 3. My mom put me in lessons, and then that was till like 6, and then nothing until like 12, and then I picked up a guitar that we got. It was cheap, and then I just started playing it a lot, like 5 hours a day, every day, a lot, and then now I'm here. And then I really like video games, and I found friends on Craigslist who also did, and then this is sort of an indirect result of that.
Craigslist. It's not just for creepy people. Oh, you got that one?
Yeah, let's keep going this way.
All right. We can do it.
The short version is I've always been into drums ever since I was a kid. My older brother listening to heavy metal, watching music videos on MTV when they actually showed music videos on MTV. And
God, we're old.
and being like, I want to do that. I want to get behind the drums, have huge drum sets, lots of cymbals, be flipping around the audience and stuff like that. And so I did everything that I could to kind of pursue that dream. I was in percussion as soon as I could get into percussion in band or whatever. I got a drum set as soon as my parents would acquiesce to buying me a drum set, and have been doing drums ever since. And I took a little hiatus when I was in college from playing drums and was wanting to get back into it, and I hit Craigslist and saw a video game music band, and I was like, awesome. And
so when
like
are
6 bands later, I'm still playing video game music.
when are you going to get the Def Leppard gyroscopic drum?
We're working on it. We're working on it. That's my like that's on my bucket list. Like if I could do that, I would die a happy man. If I could have some kind of like Tommy Lee or Def Leppard, whatever contraption, like going out in the audience, flipping upside down, or whatever. Even if I just got to get like a bunch of minions to like pick my drum riser up and cart me around the stage, like out in the audience, that would still be amazing. So yeah,
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
All right. I had piano lessons when I was a really young kid, but I got bored with doing a bunch of classical stuff, even though I love classical. But I was bored of doing what my teachers told me, so my parents let me buy like books of Star Wars and Star Trek music, and so like I just pretty much exclusively played that stuff. And so like I played synthesizers in some bands in college and stuff, and then Lauren asked me to be in her video game music band that she was starting, and I've always loved video games, so I thought that was like the coolest thing ever. Like I get to play video game music in a band, like combining two things I love, so that was that.
Nice. Craigslist and video games bringing happy nerds together.
Yes. The internet
Gotta
has been
love
doing
it.
it for a long time.
It's not just for porn, despite what Avenue Q says. Now there's a song. You gotta do some Avenue Q. There you
God.
go.
Oh God, I don't know.
It'd be hard to play drums as a
That would be awesome. Like
we
you
could
just.
do. We could do that, and then we could
Hey,
do Rainbow
if Animal
Connection.
can do it, you can do it.
yeah.
And he went against Buddy Rich, man.
He did, and I would dare say he almost won.
Someone will say that he did win. But,
Well,
you know.
I mean, Buddy Rich.
If Animal's in the room, I'm saying he won because
Fair.
Yeah, he can bite a cymbal. He can bite a cymbal in half. I wouldn't be mad.
I wouldn't want his chain breaking in and coming after me.
Yeah.
Animal's an animal, man. It's gotta love it. Awesome. Let's see. How else can we embarrass these guys? I'm all for
I think
shameless.
if I know any really embarrassing stories about them.
Well, if people are digging your music on the broadcast, do you guys have an album out, or are you on iTunes or anything of that sort?
We have an album which you can get on Bandcamp. It's called Immune to Silence. It has 10 tracks on it. If you go to, so there is another band called The Returners. They're in California and they're a punk band. We're not them. So we are The Returners VGM. That's video game music. So you can tell that's the right one. If it has a phoenix and looks like there's Final Fantasy involved with it, it's us. If not, it's not us. Although they did name their band after Final Fantasy VI, so they're allowed to share the name with us. They have my permission.
It's interesting because we had a guy earlier, Clint, who was the drummer for the Brothers Grimm, spelled all funky, and it turns out also on YouTube there's another band called the Brothers Grimm but spelled normally. And so it's like when I was looking them up initially before their interview, and I'm like, wait a minute, these guys are from like New York. That's not right.
Yeah, the internet is wonderful in letting us find these other people, but it also means searches get complicated. So if you look for The Returners VGM on Bandcamp or Facebook or Twitter, or we don't have Instagram, we do have YouTube. We've started using it again. Yeah. I'm the social media person, so I should know this stuff.
Yeah, I saw y'all's videos on YouTube from PAX here in San Antonio.
PAX.
That was pretty cool.
That was really cool.
I wanted to go to that so bad, but I didn't find out about it until the week before, and I was like,
Yeah, apparently you could
Shame.
buy tickets off scalpers out front, but it's not quite the same. Trying to get PAX tickets, as I understand
tickets.
it, is
We're media. We don't pay for tickets.
yeah, no, you guys are cool.
But
I don't know how
when
that
it's a week
works.
before, that's not gonna fly.
Okay.
Usually we got to apply several months in advance.
Okay, well, maybe next year they're going to be doing it in San Antonio again.
Yes,
I don't know if we'll be there, but you should be there.
I definitely want to be there,
It was fun.
and I'm hoping that they'll bring Acquisitions Inc. because I love Acquisitions Inc. Any D&D nerds in the house? Yeah,
I only play a homebrew stuff.
racing class.
I'm a half-elf rogue.
Half giant fighter.
Nice. I am a high elf warlock, and also a high elf ranger duelist. I multitask.
We haven't got to dual classing yet.
Well, I play 2 different characters in one campaign, and I'm a DM. So
Wow. Lots
Multitasking indeed.
Well, my normal campaign, our DM, she got busy with work, and so she had to take like several weeks off. And I was like, screw this, I still want to play. So I started another campaign with a bunch of the same players. And I was like, I guess I'll DM. I've never DM'd before. I could do it. I've watched a lot of Chris Perkins. So I'm a very benevolent and yet very vengeful god.
It's a good way to be.
Yes, I've given them lots of nice shiny loot in the first session, and now they have to earn it. TPK.
Yeah. We've been pretty close.
I have a very nice wicked undead castle for them to storm when we have our next session. Ken's old school. Ken hasn't played D&D since like 1985. Ken's old. Yes, Comicpalooza, as the voice in my ear is telling me, is coming up next week, and you guys will be playing there. And so, how did y'all get into Comicpalooza? Were you invited? Did you have management? Did you just go beg?
Well, actually, like when we were at PAX South, the Metal Geeks podcast interviewed us and like apparently really liked us, so they told Comicpalooza they should look into us. So like thanks to those guys, we reached out, or rather they made the connection. The connection happened, and they were like, sure, we can fit you guys on. So
Nice.
I'm really excited because I've heard really good things. I've never been able to make it out to Comicpalooza, but I've had friends who have, and I've seen the photos and heard the stories.
It's a doozy. It's definitely one of the top 3 biggest cons in Texas. I would borderline say it is the biggest, and they have all kinds of just stuff going constantly. The first year I went, they had Texas roller derby girls there doing derby matches, like actual matches. They had Quidditch matches. They had TNA wrestling was there doing wrestling matches, like. Because they had the whole convention center, like all 4 floors. Yeah, and then there was also the Galacticon 3, which is the Battlestar Galactica con that they only do like every 5 years. And so that was going on at the same time, like in like the hall next door. So like we had all the Battlestar Galactica nerds, and then like all the regular nerds, and then like they had like the Tesla coil guys there doing a concert, and it was like, yeah, I was like, I could get it, I could hang out there for a while.
So do you have any survival tips for us?
Hydrate, lots of hydration.
It's good.
Sneak in some snacks.
Also good.
Because con food is a bit pricey and sometimes a bit dodgy. You shower in deodorant.
That's not a problem.
Because, let's face it, we're guys, we're hairy, we get stinky. And, yeah.
Because you've been hauling your junk
I was trying not to say anything. But, you got nothing on Ken, though, so don't worry. But, yeah, have fun, mostly. Enjoy it. Lots of cosplayers and stuff. Just please, if you take pictures with cosplayers, don't do it in the middle of the aisle or in the middle of an intersection. I hate people that do that. I've been telling Ken I've been wanting to make a video that's like the do's and don'ts of a con, and like every other third thing's gonna be shower.
I went to is it Anime Central at Otakon? One of them has like as their thing, they'll like give you deodorant or Febreze in your bag. They had
nice.
like a
more of them
mascot
should do
that.
that.
Yeah,
like they get the little travel size things. Yeah, more of them should do that definitely. Because
Cons that we go to, they have like posted like on the bathroom stalls, like same thing, like shower, wash your hands, like all this stuff like that. General hygiene tips.
Like it's generally, what is it, 6-2-1, 6 hours of sleep, 2 meals, 1 shower,
something like
that.
I mean, for us, especially since we were filming so much, it's generally about 3 hours of sleep, half a meal, a shower, and then back to another 3 hours of sleep, and because we'll generally sneak in some like granola bars or something to eat during the day, and then we don't really eat until after the con, and then go back to the hotel and sleep.
We played at Orlando Nerd Fest last year, and I almost passed out because I was running the merch table and I did not eat. So learned that's bad when you're singing, especially you're playing flute. You apparently you need energy. Who knew?
Yeah, it's like my old choir teacher used to say. If when we were do choir rehearsal, she said, if you don't leave sweating, you're not doing it right. Because singing is an aerobic workout. And you're pulling double duty doing the flute and
He's pulling double duty. He's doing drums and singing Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, he's doing
Like,
the freaking cardio.
I don't even know how he manages that. Like, when we go to the practice space, there's an air conditioner in there, and like, you know, he'll turn it on so he's not like melting, and Wedge and I like put on sweaters. It's good.
Yeah, I was doing physical therapy with my arm because I shattered a radial head off. Don't ever do that; it hurts. And they keep the therapy real nice and cold, and of course all the tiny little therapists, you know, they're all freezing, but it's like, especially when I was doing like the work conditioning, I'm in there for 3 hours straight working out basically, and it's like, and my therapist is like, it's cold in here. I'm like, do what I'm doing for 3 hours. He's like, you won't be cold.
That's what we can do. We can have like little mini drum kits. Whenever we start getting cold, we can just pretend we're John.
Yeah, just get some cardio going.
Just get some treadmills in there. You guys can run on treadmills while you're playing. Yeah.
Oh God, marching band was hard enough with flute. I don't think I could run.
Alrighty. Oh, the fans are clamoring for more songs apparently. So
can do that.
are we ready to play some more?
I think so. You put that thing back on my head.
You guys ready to rock?
I suppose so.
Hello, Cleveland! All right, so we're going to take another quick break and work our movie magic yet again. And you'll never guess what the big trick is. And then these guys are going to play a few more songs, and we'll be back in a few.
past. So
And they're back and they're ready to rock. So here, once again, the returners. And if you want to introduce your song and let us know what you're going to be playing, I'll give it to you.
all right, so this one is probably the most recognizable thing we play. This is from The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Or is this okay? Good, excellent. This next one is another Nintendo property. This is, I think, the most. Still into here? All right, I guess I'm gonna be stuck talking onto this guy. Oh, and I'm a little bit shorter. Hold on just a second. I'm not as tall as Lobos. Can you hold my flute? There we go. Okay. I didn't. No. All right, this next one is another Nintendo property. It's the most relaxing Mario song ever written. This is Dire Dire Docks from Mario 64. All right, so that was very relaxing. This one is not. This is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, the game. singing in this one, so I guess I better be on this microphone. So this next one is from Metal Gear Solid. It's the ending theme. It's called The Best Is Yet to Come. Give me an A, please. All right. we've only got one more for you. Do you mind if I take this microphone off? All right. This is the one when we were talking about John getting an extra workout. This is the one he's going to be singing, because this is the Phantom of the Opera from the Phantom of the Opera. Whenever you're ready, Wedge, take it away.
He sang to me, in dreams he came, that voice which calls to me and speaks my name. And do I dream again? For now I find the phantom of the opera inside my mind.
Sing once again with me a strange duet. My power over you grows stronger yet. And though you turn from me to glance behind, the Phantom of the Opera is here inside your mind.
Those who have seen your face go back in fear. I am the mask you wear.
But it's me they hear, my spirit and your voice in one combined. The Phantom of the Opera is here inside your mind. Beware the Phantom of the Opera. In all your fantasy, you always knew that mad and mystery
Above in you.
and in this labyrinth where night is blind, the Phantom of the Opera is here inside your mind. Oh, sing my angel of music. Sing my angel. Sing my angel. Sing for me.
I used to sing that song, you know.
I didn't know that. That's awesome.
I did a lot of Family Opera when I did voice. Look at the red camera. The red camera. That's the red camera. Cool. So this was the Returners. We hope you enjoyed their show, and you can see them again at Comicpalooza down in Houston at the George R. Brown Conference Center. I remembered for once. And on Facebook.
Yes.
And
Twitter.
and
YouTube.
and
I think that's, huh?
Bandcamp.
Bandcamp.
This one time at Bandcamp. No, we won't.
No,
we
I play
won't go
flute.
there.
No.
We won't go there. That's right. That's too funny, actually. All right, so like, subscribe, check us out. We got tons of videos on our YouTube page. Like us on Facebook. Keep in touch. Always posting lots of weird, wacky, random, nerdy crap. Because I'm bored is what I do. You know? We will see you guys at Comicpalooza. So stay tuned. We're going to have lots of stuff coming from that. And we'll see you later.
Thank you.